Let's see some important question of object-oriented programming in Java. Here are most important question of OOPS. First question, what is inheritance in Java? Inheritance is a technique of creating a new class by using an existing class functionality is called inheritance in Java. Inheritance is a process where a child class acquires all the properties and behavior of the parent class. Second question is, what is superclass and subclass? A class from where a subclass inherit features is called superclass. It is also called base class or parent class. And subclass. A class that inherits all the members from another class is called a subclass. It is also called a derived class, child class or extended class. And the third number is, how is inheritance implemented or achieved in Java? Inheritance can be implemented or achieved by using two keywords, extends and implement. Extend keyword says extend is a keyword that is used for developing the inheritance between two classes and two interfaces. Implement keyword is used for developing the inheritance between a class and interface. And the fourth number, what is polymorphism? Polymorphism is the ability of an object to take many forms. We can take example of a man who can be a father, worker or a child. And question number 5 tells differentiate between method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading, implement runtime polymorphism. It occurs between superclass and subclass, have the same signature name and method argument. On error, it can be detected at runtime. Method overriding, it can be implemented at compile time polymorphism. It occurs between the method in the same class, have the same name but the parameters are different. On error, it can be detected at compile time. Coming to sixth number, what is an abstraction? Explain with an example. Abstraction is the process of hiding the internal information from the user. Example, we create abstract class book, abstract void read. 7 number. What is the difference between an abstract method and final method in Java? Explain with an example. The abstract method is incomplete while the final method is complete. The only way to use an abstract method is by overriding it, but you cannot override a final method in Java. Now, 8 number is, what is the final keyword in Java? A class declared with the final keyword is called final class. A final class can't be inherited by subclasses. By using the final class, we can restrict the inheritance of the class. In Java, all the wrapper classes are final classes like string, integer, etc. We can create a class as a final class only if it is complete in nature, which means it must be an abstract class. Now, ninth number is, differentiate between abstraction and encapsulation. Abstraction is the process of hiding the unnecessary details from the outside world and only showing the necessary details. It focuses on external lookout. It can be implemented using abstract class and interface. In abstraction, we use abstract classes and interfaces to hide the code complexities. The objects are encapsulated that help to perform abstractions. Now, encapsulation. Encapsulation hides the code and data into a single entity or unit so that the data can be protected from the outside world. It focuses on internal working. It can be implemented by using the access modifier private, public, protected. There are three access modifier private public protected. We use the setters and getters method to hide the data. The object need not to abstract that result in encapsulation. Now coming to question number 10, differentiate between running and compile time polymorphism. Explain with an example. These are the types of polymorphism: runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism says it is more flexible, all things get executed in runtime. Inheritance is involved in runtime polymorphism. It is also known as dynamic binding, late binding, and overriding as well. It provides slow execution because the method that needs to be executed is known at runtime. Now compile time polymorphism. It is less flexible, all things get executed in compile time. Inheritance is not involved in compile time polymorphism. It is also known as static binding, early binding, and overloading as well. It provides fast execution because the method that needs to be executed is known early at compile time. These are the 10 questions. These are the 10 important questions of object oriented programming. Thanks for watching.